forward with Lopez at center. Chris Dunn is out there with Benedict Mathurin, and it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Timberwolves, DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. Most of the season behind us, Grant. Talk about the mindset for teams right now.
Well, if people tell you the standings don't affect the mindset, BA, they're lying. Everyone is asking themselves how they can improve or maintain position. You just don't want to backslide now.
Now here's Leonard. Pass to Collins. Gobert against Lopez. Leonard outside. 6 on the shot clock. Jump shot is good that time.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
For 3, Randall. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Down low. Here's Dunn. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Oh, pretty dish. Collins found the open teammate and made the most of it.
It's Edwards on the wing. Collins against Randall. Back to Edwards. Picked by Gobert. Takes the 3. Edwards, no good. On offense, here are the Clippers. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
Well, they did have some impressive numbers blocking shots, and I like their defensive game plan.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. From the arc. Rebounded by Lopez.
Still looking to get their offense in gear. 0 for 3 to start this game.
Leonard against DiVincenzo. Leonard inside. Good.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
Minnesota has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Gobert with a screen on Mathurin to the middle. And Gobert with the stuff.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second chance opportunities. And you know, BA, even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
Lopez can't hit. And so Gobert will bring it up for the T-Wolves. 4-point game. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
Yeah, they found some decent looks. The shots just weren't falling. Sometimes it goes like that.
Seems like they did all they could, and sometimes it still doesn't go your way.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
Lopez, the screen on McDaniels. Leonard for 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Their last meeting was in this building. They were able to come out on top.
The last game between these teams was so close. Ultimately, their bench put them over the top.
Yeah, depth plays a huge factor in this league. You can't win just with 5 guys.
Everyone talks about Jaden McDaniels' defense, and for good reason, Stan.
Well, BA, one way to get a lot of playing time is to be the best at something. McDaniels is a total lockdown defender on the wing. He can guard anybody.
No good on the free throw. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, a new ownership group taking over for the Timberwolves, but there remains a commitment to continuity on the basketball side. And while creating a replacement for the league's second oldest arena is a priority, they've made it clear their commitment is to remain in Minnesota.
You'd love to hear it. All right, Shams, thank you for the report.
And you think back to when McDaniels was drafted. Everyone talked about his potential. Now they're talking about his consistency as a contributor, especially at the defensive end.
Now here's Leonard, coming off a 31-point game against the Kings in Sacramento.
And he did a lot of work on the glass as well. He impacted the game on multiple fronts.
Here's Randall. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Gobert. It's McDaniels on the wing. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Randall inside. Collins there. Randall can't hit.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Edwards against Mathurin. Leonard outside. Shot clock at 6. McDaniels with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 3. For 3, Randall. Another miss by Minnesota. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Minnesota's head coach. The two-way star Kawhi Leonard is at the top of the coach's mind. He told me we've seen Kawhi win those finals MVPs because at his best, he is as good as anyone in the world. Leonard doesn't just score it, he can also shut down your best wing. It's really tough facing him. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's Lopez. 15 in his last outing. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Timberwolves have gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Pass to McDaniels. And here's Edwards outside. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Well, look, Edwards plays with a lot of confidence, which makes him deadly off the catch.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. Taking a look at Minnesota, 6th best record in their respective conference right now, hoping to end the season on a high note. And of course the Los Angeles Clippers, 7 games behind.
You know, for Minnesota, we'll see if they can up the ante down the stretch. They still have a lot of work to do in order to rise to the top.
Well, sometimes those teams that are on the edge can be the most dangerous. They play like they have something to prove.
Now here's Dunn. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
Yeah, and you see this with a lot of great scores. When they're putting up big nights, a lot of times it's because they're making a lot of free throws.
Here's Dunn. Pass to Lopez. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his first foul. Collins with a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Leonard, 5 to shoot. Fires the 3.
That's a great stop. McDaniels' length, quickness, and body control make him a lockdown defender.
Pass to Gobert. Up top, DiVincenzo. Here's the 3. Mathurin with a rebound. Well, Los Angeles shooting 33% in the first quarter. Leonard on the wing. Back to Collins. Now here's Dunn. Inside. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
Yeah, John Collins has a rangy build, so he has multiple ways to get points inside.
Gobert passes to Edwards. The 3. Outside McDaniels. For 3, DiVincenzo nails it from beyond the arc. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
Great positioning. DiVincenzo stays ready to fire the moment he gets the ball.
For 3, Collins. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Edwards, that's good.
Where doesn't Edwards score from? Even in the mid-range, he makes shots.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. We've seen Anthony Edwards dramatically increase his rate of three-point attempts.
Yeah, Brian, while also increasing his percentage. It makes him that much more dangerous as a scorer. We know he can finish around the rim, and that creates a pick-your-poison situation for the defense.
Reed's checked in for Minnesota. The Sumu comes in for DiVincenzo. On defense, Minnesota. Outside Mathurin. Lopez with it. He's picked up by Edwards. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. So it's Los Angeles now. Dunn outside. Launches it. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got his fourth rebound in this one. Pass to Edwards. The three ball. Knocks down the long J. And now a three-point Minnesota lead.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Done with it. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Leonard finds some space. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Leonard's got 8.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Reed for 3. Rebound by the Clippers.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Lopez passes to Leonard. Yep, count it. He's got 10.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Outside Edwards. They set a pick. McDaniels from long range. They grab their own miss. Reed for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Well, Reed has only become more confident as time has gone on at the arc. He will not hesitate.
Pass to Mathurin. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves. And during the last 10 games, here are the bigs who have shot the ball with accuracy from beyond the arc. The 4th spot held by John Collins.
And these bigs have refined their games to the point where they're a threat to score from anywhere on the floor.
Yeah, it's truly impressive how far their range extends and how lethal they are from downtown. This group of bigs is really special.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Juzang comes in for Anthony Edwards, and it's Highland in for Gobert. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting an impressive 47%. Pass to Leonard. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. McDaniels with a steal. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. Here's Sanders. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Lopez, the screen on McDaniels. And here's Lopez. No good from outside. There's a minute 47 left in the first. Pass to Reed. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Benedict Mathurin picks one up.
Well, guarding Reed is hard. This guy is a big who can hit threes. He can drive the ball, beat you inside. So you have to track him all over the floor.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
Stan, you look at Naz Reid, he gives you some size, but he is a dangerous scorer, especially from the perimeter.
Absolutely, B.A. And also, Reed is one of the most entertaining players to watch. So many deflections, blocks, dunks, hits threes. He does it all.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Well, if you want to know where commitment and hard work can get you, follow Naz Reid's career. Everyone who counted him out is eating their words right now.
Outside Christie. For three. Rebounded by Highland. The Timberwolves lead by 5. Now Randall. Yet to see a basket. Outside Reid. DeSumo outside. Clock at 6. Here's Highland. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Ingles against Miller. Pass to Jackson. It's intercepted. In transition. Here they come. Rips down the breakaway slam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Here's Miller, following the score by Minnesota. To win the drought, Jackson gets the bucket.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
The Timberwolves lead by 7. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Randall, the pass to Highland, fires for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Here's Sanders. To the paint. Batum outside. Pass to Sanders. From downtown. Can't hit that one. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Yeah, look, and whether it's a point-blank putback or a kick-out for an open 3, offensive rebounds usually generate quality shots.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. Isaiah Jackson is out there with Nicholas Batum. Then it's Miller, and it's Christie in at the shooting guard position. And Minnesota making a change here. Phillips has checked in. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, BA. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
Offensive rebound. Jackson, he's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
Outside Reid. A deep 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. On the wing, Christie. Still no points. Jackson, left side. Here's Sanders. Let's go with a 3. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Highland. This one for 3. Sanders with a rebound. Clippers trail by 8. Christie passes to Sanders. Christie up top. Shot clock at 5. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Pass to Reid. 3-pointer. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Such a confident shooter. Reid was ready as soon as the ball got to him.
Here's Christie. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. The Timberwolves lead by 9. Here's Phillips. Here's Highland. And another three from Minnesota.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
The Clippers have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Sanders, the pass to Christie. Jackson, the screen. Christie's shot is off.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Randall outside. Uses the glass on the layup. Randall's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, Randall is a problem inside. He has so many ways he can beat you down there.
Outside Christie. Will it go? And again, it's the Clippers missing.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Now here's Highland. 20 points for him last game against New Orleans. Reed, good.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Edwards, he's checked in for Phillips. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Miller outside. Collins right side. No one near him. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Randall's got 6 rebounds in the game. Dosunmu, the pass to Reed. Outside for Randall. The three is up. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. John Collins grew up playing soccer goaltender. He said, quote, "I've always had good hands, but goaltending helped my reaction time, being able to track the ball at fast speeds. It's an important thing for guards to trust the big fella that you can catch and finish." Brian, back over to you.
Terrific report. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
No stranger to getting to the line. Randall had a chance to draw a foul, and he made sure the refs saw.
When it comes to Randall, he's had doubters over the years, Stan, but his talent's undeniable.
Yeah, B.A., look, there's no questioning Randall's ability to score and rebound down low. And his post-passing gets overlooked sometimes, too.
The first one falls.
Well, you look at Julius Randall, his stats over his career. He's a forward who chips in different ways. An excellent passer for his size.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Gobert's checked in for Reed, and McDaniels is subbed in for Highland. Brooke Lopez is checked in for Los Angeles. And Randall drops them both.
And he didn't go to the line once in the first half. But now he's figuring out how to draw contact and get himself to the line.
Now here's Leonard. 12 points for him. Back to Dunn. Collins a screen. The shot by Dunn, no good. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 16-6 run. Dosunmu outside. Randall on the screen. They get it back. The kick out to Edwards. Tries to save it. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for John Collins.
Well, it's a downward trend, and that could be for many reasons. Maybe they're asking him to play different roles. Sometimes it's the guys around you. If you're playing alongside a great rebounder, there aren't as many boards to go around. So you really have to dig into the details to understand why this is happening.
Leonard looking around. From outside, off the mark. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves. A 17-point lead, their biggest. Counted from distance.
And this is something McDaniels continues to work on. Good to see him cash in off the catch.
Here's Lopez. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now. For 3, Randall. Miller pulls it in. Clippers trail by 20. Leonard outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Collins passes to Lopez. Here's Leonard. Jacks up a 3. Randall pulls down the board.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Yeah, an underrated passer. Randall has a nice feel for the game and is willing to keep his teammates involved.
DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Minnesota. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Mathurin's checked in. And the free throw, no good. Well, Stan, now that we've had the coaches' challenges for a few seasons now, what do you think about it?
Well, B.A., I'm probably in the minority. I don't really like them. I think they slow down the flow of the game. And look, across all sports, mistakes are part of the game. Players' mistakes, coaches' mistakes, and referees' mistakes. Let's just live with them and keep the game moving.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Randall inside. Collins defending. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Collins has got 4 rebounds now. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
To end the cold spell. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Familiar results for him. He can't get anything to go.
Oh, deflected. Stolen by Collins. And he's going for the oop here. And stolen by Edwards. Gobert against Mathurin. Gobert passes to DiVincenzo. Now here's McDaniels. Over to the wing. Randall with it. And it's Leonard picking him up. Inside, 4 on the clock. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I mean, could this be any easier for Gobert? The rim is right there for him.
Leonard for 3. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Gobert. Rejected by Lopez. That one goes. Count it. Edwards got 10 points in the game. And for the Clippers, they're shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. Leonard for 3. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
Randall, good.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
So it's Los Angeles now. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Dunn outside. Gobert against Lopez. Back to Dunn. 5 on the clock. And no good. The dry spell continues.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Randall on the screen. Fires from deep. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Up top, Collins. Pulls it. Shot's good by Mathurin.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Randall, the pass to Edwards. Fades back. Another one falls for Minnesota.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Now here's Leonard. 12 points for him. McDaniels with some nice D.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
Outside Edwards. Over to the left wing. Here's Randall. Back to Edwards. Outside. DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Randall can't hit.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from three.
Leonard passes to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Using his size inside. Collins refusing to settle for the layup and elects the dunk instead.
And Minnesota calls time here. And Minnesota making a change here. Reed's checked in. All right, let's have a look at the league's most disruptive defenders at the small forward position. The guys with the most steals per game over the past month. Fourth, Kawhi Leonard.
These guys do as much damage with their defense as they do with their offense. I mean, they can swoop in for the steal anywhere on the floor.
Well, knowing that you have a lockdown guy at this position on defense helps you be more aggressive on that side.
Now here's Edwards. 12 points for him. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
Now here's Mathurin. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Edwards finds DiVincenzo. Edwards against Leonard. Banked it in off the glass. Edwards has got 17 points.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Dunn outside. Looking to get back on track. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Mathurin against Edwards. Outside McDaniels. To the inside. Outside Reed. The three is up. Tries again. Gobert inside. Working on Lopez. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Well, Los Angeles shooting only 31% in the game. Dunn, the pass to Collins. Outside Mathurin. There's the three. Drills it from deep. Mathurin's got 5 points in the quarter. With one on the clock. Unable to get that one. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's Minnesota running away with this one. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
You look at the Timberwolves, they've underperformed thus far, but they're still tremendous. Now comes the hard part. They've got to tinker with the team until they find that championship recipe.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Anytime they sniff the paint, it's a bucket, and they've found different ways to do it.
Yeah, their game plan gets the Shaq seal of approval. Get it inside and hit them hard.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And there's drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
And for Minnesota, they're shooting it well, almost 50% from the floor. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt, and it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Now here's Edwards. Oh, are you kidding me?
My goodness.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Leonard outside. Six to shoot. He can't get that one to fall. McDaniels with some nice D.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Randall, the pass to DiVincenzo. Up and over Dunn. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got his 4th rebound in this one. Mathurin against Edwards. Kicks it out to Collins. Leonard for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. From 13. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Mathurin's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Lopez, and he banks in the layup.
Listen, that kind of contact doesn't bother Lopez. He's adept at absorbing it on the way up.
Randall, the pass to McDaniels. Now DiVincenzo, defended by Dunn. Pass to Edwards. Now Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, you can see that Edwards isn't trying to do it all on his own. He's also looking for shots for others out there.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 12. Collins outside. Back to Leonard. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Leonard's got 14 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Randall can't hit. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Lopez finds Mathurin. Here's Lopez, guarded by Edwards. Lopez passes to Dunn. Looking to end this cold spell. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw in this game.
Team
1 shot. Done. 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 1 shot. Done.
And so Randall will bring it up for Minnesota. Outside, DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Outside for Randall. Three-pointer. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Edwards got 4 assists in the game.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Mathurin against Edwards. Mathurin passes to Leonard. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Outside Edwards. Lets it go from deep. Collins with the rebound. The Clippers have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Dunn, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up. Los Angeles shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And he drops the first. Second free throw, no good. Edwards against Leonard. And Edwards slams it in.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards. Taking the contact but staying committed to his finish.
Outside Mathurin. Pass to Lopez. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, Lopez is a sometimes overpowering presence inside, which is why defenses resort to fouling him.
The free throw drops for Lopez.
Yeah, there's a lot to love about Brook Lopez's game. A veteran center who can stretch the floor and also make big contributions on the defensive end.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 8 in the third. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, B.A. The Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me. Brian?
Fills it up with the best. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Here's Dunn. Following the score by Minnesota. Pass to Lopez. Shot clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got his 6th rebound on the night.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Well, he's had a rough night, but his teammates have picked him up.
Pass to Dunn. Now Mathurin. For 3, Collins. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Stand Rudy Gobert. He can be a double-double machine, but his real importance is on the defensive end.
Yeah, he's been named Defensive Player of the Year 4 times, which is tied for the most in NBA history, BA. And he's been the anchor of multiple top-ranked defenses throughout his career.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Collins passes to Lopez. That shot off. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Pass to DiVincenzo. And here's Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. Randall outside. Pulls up. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Randall's got 5 points in the quarter.
Look, for this offense, Randall being an effective catch-and-shoot option is crucial.
Leonard outside. Back to Matherin. They still need this. Pure from three-point range. Matherin's got 8.
And it's important Matherin keeps hitting these shots because it'll only help build his confidence.
DiVincenzo, pass to Randall. And the shot goes in.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Collins a screen. Leonard for 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
Matherin against Edwards. Basket counts. Edwards has got 25 points in the game.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Outside Matherin. Collins a screen. Puts up a 3. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. Timberwolves shooting a remarkable 60% clip. Very efficient. McDaniels finds Gobert. Outside. DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. Outside, DiVincenzo. Off target from three-point range.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Back to Collins. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Edwards has got 5 rebounds in the game. Randall outside. From behind the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Randall's got 10 points in the quarter.
Yeah, and after not making any triples in the first half, that's his second since the break.
Lopez, the screen on McDaniels. Leonard on the wing. McDaniels covering. Leonard against Edwards. Shot by Leonard, no good. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Here's Edwards. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got his 5th rebound in this one. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Pass to Randall. Here's Edwards. Fires for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Matherin's got rebound number 8 now.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 17. Here's Lopez. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Lopez has got 6.
I mean, a big guy like Lopez won't stop for contact. He stays strong and powers through.
Here's Edwards. And the shot goes.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Well, the Clippers shooting a disappointing 38%. Dunn, the pass to Matherin. There's the triple. Fires in the triple. 11 points in the game.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
Outside McDaniels. Back to DiVincenzo. Randall, right side. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Randall's got 12 points here in the second half. 1 minute left in the third quarter. And here's Dunn. 6 points for him. On target from range.
You're setting up one of their best shooters. Mathurin does not disappoint.
Randall, pass to Gobert. 4-3. And it's Randall that time. On the assist by McDaniels. Randall's got 24 points.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's DiVincenzo, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Randall, good. 26 points for Julius Randall.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Here's Leonard. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Jaden McDaniels picks one up. Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. The free throw drops for Leonard. And Leonard drops them both. Here's Randall. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with zero pressure as they hold on to a 35-point advantage. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, that's great decision-making and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, Miller is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Jackson, and it's Christie in a two-guard. Now here's Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Leonard outside. Here's Sanders. Misses the three. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Pass to Freeman. Down low. Here's DeSumo. Denied by Leonard.
You can never forget about Kawhi. If you do, he'll turn a gimme into a rejection.
Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
And the Timberwolves with possession here, following the score by Los Angeles. Tries it from the top of the key. DeSumo can't hit.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Unfortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Jackson down low. Leonard outside. This one for three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Here's Reed. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
And Reed is a very active player. Love seeing him be this aggressive inside.
Miller outside. To the middle. Stolen. Dosunmu goes in, and that one is stuffed right through.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Here's Jackson, following the score by Minnesota. The three is up. Rebounded by Highland.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Dosunmu, the pass to Highland. Back to Dosunmu. Well, Coach, the younger generation in the NBA just continues to get better and better.
Yeah, it's like anything, BA. I mean, evolution is something that's real, right? People evolve and get better and build on the people ahead of them. You learn from the people ahead of you. The players watch guys as they grow up, and then they learn to do things. The next generation learns from them, and the skill level just continues to improve.
And Minnesota has possession, following the score by Los Angeles. And the basket by Highland.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Leonard. And the layup falls. Leonard's got 11 points here in the second half.
Can't argue with a chance like that. Give me more of those.
Dosunmu, the pass to Highland. Here's Freeman. Right side Reed. Dosunmu up top. Reed, a screen on Miller. Dosunmu can't hit.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
Here's Sanders. Pass to Leonard.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And another thing that's impressed me has been their consistency with their two-point jump shots, getting it done from the mid-range.
And he knocks down the first one. And with top college players now getting big money NIL deals, the choice between that and entering the NBA draft has become a tough one, Stan.
Absolutely, BA. Look, I think it's been great for both the NBA and for the colleges for guys to stick around, because the top guys are still going to come out. The guys who are going to be your top 10 picks, your lottery guys, they're going to come out. But the other guys who have nothing as guaranteed, they're going to choose to stay longer and develop.
And you know, guys, I mean, he is a solid free throw shooter. And of course, Leonard has everything in his game.
Right side, Highland. Dosunmu outside. There's the three. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul. In for Minnesota, number 19, Jawan Belanger.
Collins with a screen on Highland. Pass to Leonard. Just 4 to shoot. Now here's Collins. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, you got to contest the three-point shot of Collins because he can drill it from these corner spots.
Now here's Dosunmu. Outside Reed. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
Matherin. Here's Collins. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Forcing the issue inside. Collins is hard to handle.
Free throw is good from Collins.
Well, Collins is an exceptional athlete with a lot of skill offensively, but I'd like to see more out of him on the defensive end. I think that could bring his game to another level.
Freeman, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Clark comes in for Ingles. And both free throws good for Collins. Highland with it. Outside Reed. There's a screen. Clock at 6 to win the drought. And that's 2 points on the layup. Reed's got 4 points in the quarter.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Collins finds Leonard. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Leonard's got 15 points here in the second half.
Hey, if you give him room, he's gonna score the ball.
Pass to Freeman. Stan, I have to ask, how important is it to have a big man in today's NBA?
That is a great question, B.A. And look, things have really changed. We went from big, strong guys in the league and centered our game around those guys to then people wanted to play small ball and be more skilled. But now what everybody's figured out is we can get that same skill from bigger guys, and bigger and better is better than smaller and better.
Here's Highland. Pass to Freeman. Dosunmu outside. Gets the 3 to fall.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
And here's Leonard. He's covered by Dosunmu. And the layup is good off the glass. Leonard's got 29 points.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
And the basket by Highland.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Leonard outside. Rebound Minnesota. Reed's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Highland. The 3 is up. Matherin with a rebound. Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Dunn outside. Pass to Lopez. Back to Matherin. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Dosunmu with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Inside, here's Reed. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for 1 more at the line. That's on Brook Lopez. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important. to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering. But there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
Now Collins. On the wing, Mathurin. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Launches it. Highland misses. The Clippers have gotten 8 of 13 shots to find the basket in the fourth quarter. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's Lopez. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard. Now here's Highland. From downtown. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Dunn outside. With the fadeaway. Rebound Minnesota.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Nisumu outside. Pass to Juzang. Nisumu outside. Let's go with a 3. Juzang, that's good. Juzang's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
There's a minute 34 left in the fourth. Nisumu outside. Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny, so development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter, and it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
Now here's Collins. Pass to Dunn. Leonard on the wing. From outside the arc. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Highland who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Timberwolves.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And they're getting ready to notch their 33rd win of the year. We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Julius Randle.
And he found a way to leave his mark on every facet of the game. His activity and energy were huge factors.
First free throw is good. And so Highland nails both of them. Now Los Angeles with it. Dunn outside. Back to Leonard. Uses the glass on the layup. Leonard's got 31 points.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Nisumu outside. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the fourth.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
At the line for Minnesota, Dosunmu taking 2 shots. Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. Here's Dunn. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Rudy, you guys came to play tonight. Can you talk about the motivation right from the opening tip?
We just wanted to have a good defensive game, come out ready and make sure we communicate and run back, because these guys are very talented, and we did a great job.
The communication paid off. Thanks so much.
All right, thanks, Allie. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Julius Randle.